Right, we're back to one of my usual haunts, back in the river, Meander. It's a nice, very deep bit of water here. I've fished this place before several times now, but being March I thought it might be worth another crack. It's good flow. A lot of green gear on the bottom here though. It's the only thing that's worrying me. It's nearly 2:45 in the afternoon, so I'll be fishing shaded side of the river now. The sun's starting to get a bit lower as it goes around, and it's pretty well covered on both sides of foliage up here, so I'll probably be fishing in half shade and half sun water up here. Let's hope we get a few. Well, I fished up through here. The last bit of fast water where I started, I had a couple of follows on the stonefly. I was using size 1 stonefly bug spinner there. I had a couple of follows, they wouldn't touch it. So then I went to this little unbranded brown trout that did well. You know, I picked up quite a few trout in the upper reaches the other week, a week or so ago. But as you can see, there's a lot of green slime. It's getting just fouling up all the time. But I've had a follow on it down the bottom end there, and that's been it. Haven't seen a trout since. That's been it. So we'll keep working our way up through here. I'm sure eventually I'll pick one up. May go back to the spinners, I think. It's a good little bit of flow here. If I can flick a spinner out into this medium flowing water here, I'll probably have a good chance of grabbing a trout in it. I've gone right up through there, the tail end of that flat water there. I had a hit and miss from a little brown. That's the only fish I've seen since I've come up into that part. I'm now moving up into this section of water here. If I don't see anything within halfway up there, I'll be getting out, I think, and heading to another spot further upstream. Because it's near impossible even standing up here with the amount of green algae in the water, stuck all over the rocks. It's like an ice skating rink. And not only that, the lures just keep fouling up time after time. So, we'll give it another 10-15 minutes here, and then we'll get out and we'll push back up through there to the road and back to my car. Our first trout for the day, a little 00 black stonefly bug spinner. Just take it right off that opposite bank of that shaded water, and it's probably only about 4 or 5 inches deep over there. So finally, after 5 hit and misses, I've got one to take it. So we'll get him off and let him go. Lovely conditioned fish too. As you would have noticed, gathered by that, when I caught that last fish, I had moved to the next spot upstream. I didn't really record when I first got in the river because there was nothing to record really, just plain flat water. And but I've slowly moved way up here. There's a lot more insect life up here too. I'm fishing in the sun, which makes it a bit awkward, but the shaded side of the river is the deeper side anyway, so we should be hopefully get a few more. But yeah, a lot more insect life up in here than there was in the other part, so hopefully I'll get 1 or 2 more before I call it a day. It's 5:05 now, so at least I've got one. It's not a disaster of a day. I just got a second brown. That was taken off that bank in that shaded water there, right by that big rock. And there's just no sooner hit the water, 2 turns of the reel, and this little fella come out and grabbed, not a monster, but legal size, probably about 270, 290 grams, between that range. Nice fish. Well, they don't get much smaller than that one, little fella. He just come out and took that in that fast water there. I've got to get him off, poor little thing. Oh God, it's a joke. There's another little brown. A bit bigger than the last one anyway. Still can't get over that little tacker. And this one was just taken up on the left side down the shaded side. It's the first one I've caught off the left side of the river for God knows how long. And that, I don't know how many times I've been up here and cast and fished along that side there. In the last 2 seasons, hardly ever got a fish in there. Years ago, I used to get some beauties up to around a kilo, but since 2016 floods, it just went, yeah, nothing. So anyway, we'll get this little fella off and let him go. Right, the day's done. Been all up through here, hooked and lost the fish just the other side of that branch in the water there. And came up through here. And just over here on the left hand side, a bit of flat water casting up there, and brought the lure back down. Had a hook up and lost it as quick as he took it. And that's been my day so far. So I finished up with 5 trout. One I didn't even bother videoing. He's probably about the same size as the last one I caught. I just netted him and let him go. The fish of the day was that little miniature, little fella, little yearling trout. It was a doozy. Wasn't a real waste of time today. I was really probably lucky I even got what I did, I think, in the end, as it worked out. Changed my mind now. Getting out that other stretch of river and coming up here was probably the best decision of the day. And probably would have been a better spot to fish early morning, this morning or something like that. Would have get up here at first light and fish up through here. Probably would have got a few more. I could have gone right upstream from here as well. Some good water up there, but wasn't to be. Until next time, guys, tight lines. I'm walking on the road back to the car. I'm probably about, I don't know, 60 odd feet above the river here. And look out across them paddocks there, dairy farms and that. And yeah, I never get sick of that view when I'm walking back to the car. It's glorious.